Watopian Weekly. Welcome. Welcome to Watopian Weekly. Welcome. We're here to talk about Zwift Life Beyond. We're here to talk about what's going on. So welcome to Watopian Weekly. Welcome. Welcome to Watopian Weekly, Season 5, Episode 12. We're on video. Watopian Weekly is the podcast for Zwifters, cyclists, and everyone else. Each week, we're here to discuss all things Zwift, life, and beyond. And with me is... Well, I was going to try it. All right, here we go. Josh, the Zwifter, was a very happy soul. He came from Michigan and was really happy and... Okay, this is not going to work. All right. Anyway, Josh is here! I was going to sing it to... It's just not going to... It's not going to be good. But it was to the Frosty the Snowman. But yeah, how you doing, Josh?
I'm hyped. And yeah, it's cold. So Frosty the Snowman intro is fitting.
Yeah, everything's freezing and leaking and everything. Yep. I know how the feeling. I know the feeling, man. And then also with us is dashing through Watopia on a brand new blue bike. Here he is. Oh my gosh, I'm just having a rough day. It's James. Here we go, everybody. Hey, James. Boy, lackluster intros this week. I was just yeah, okay.
That's all right. Hello, everyone.
Oh man, but I had this all planned. I've got Jingle Bells for you and Frosty the Snowman for Josh, because that makes more sense, I think, for some reason. Jingle James, I don't know. Do you get called that a lot?
One too many adult beverages last night?
It's possible. Not enough electrolytes. Yes, I know. So yeah, I don't want to pull back the curtain too much, but yes, the rundown did not get finished. But so
we're waiting.
Yeah, it's totally my fault. But you know, it is good to see you guys. Thanks for doing this. We're going to talk about the holiday episode that we're going to be doing, the live holiday episode. And James, you're going to have to call in for that. That's going to be really fun too. You'll be sitting at a beach somewhere, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and it's likely to have freezing fog. It's not going to be warm. So I will call in and offer some encouragement, and then go back to probably a nice fireside and a beer.
Nice, man. That's awesome. Next to the beach or on the beach or I don't know. Anyway.
Probably.
Well, that's awesome. I will be freezing. Like today, I know we were talking about this earlier. It's 4 degrees, 4 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in centigrade, but very cold. Minus 15, is that right? Maybe?
Yeah.
It's the wrong side of zero. Yeah. That's probably the best way to put it.
Yeah, and it's freezing out there. I took my dog out for, to go do her daily duty. And anyway, so while she's out there, like, she was happy to be out there. I'm like, come on, you got to get inside. I think she's part husky because she's so like, she
wants
loves
to be buried in snow, huh?
Oh yeah. And I'm like, no, we got to come in. Like, you got to come in. And like, no. And so the only thing she responds to is cheese. So like, cheese. Anyway. And so she likes that. Boy, yeah, that's pretty funny. But yeah. So well, anyway, speaking of dogs and everything, Josh, how's your week been going, man?
It's been going good. I've taken it easy this week so far. So I've only done 2 rides this week. So less than 50 miles logged this week, which is a rarity. Yeah. It's not for like lack of motivation. I've been trying to like intentionally take a chill week with. Had a couple of weeks with like 4 plus races in there, the PRL full, just a lot of volume that want to just have a lighter week. So it's been nice, but definitely itching to get back on the bike. Probably will do something a bit longer today.
That's something we don't talk about enough, actually, I think. Is taking time off because there's
rest days.
Yeah, I mean, I know I alluded to it last week, but it's like it is important to do, and I don't know. I feel like I need to do that more often too. But I might take the day off, maybe.
Yeah.
Just relax,
and we finally broke our absolutely diabolical run of eight losses in a row in ladder, and so. James, I know you'll have some comments on this too, but we with the whole bonus drop thing for losing more than 3 races in a row. In Americas, there's less teams, so I think by the time we were done, we as a kind of middle amethyst sapphire skewing team, I think we were below teams with like golds and stuff like that in there. So we had gotten a challenge in earlier though and won by a single point and then jumped back up to kind of where we were originally. So at least
I think we were ahead of we were ahead of you, I think, for a while.
Yeah, you were. You were above us, and you were actually like out of our challenge range because you were too high up.
That's right, man.
We finally won, just by a point. But it felt good to break that 8-match losing streak.
Yeah, so. That's crazy. And then isn't that unfair though to like all the other people because you guys are all like. I mean, you're what are you guys? Platinums and amethyst.
We're amethyst sapphire, so a lot of like high C's, like low to mid B folks, and like it's we have our own opinions on it, obviously, but like I mean, I understand why the bonus drop is there because if you upset someone, right. And win against someone like way out of your league, to normalize and get back down to where you probably typically should be will require like multiple losses in a row to like get back down to your normalized spot. So I understand why it's there, but feels a bit aggressive in non-EMEA regions, given there's far less teams. Obviously, if you bonus drop in EMEA, where there's like 200 teams, you're kind of bonus dropping into, from high amethyst to like mid to low amethyst type of thing. So, it's a little bit less severe, but it's was happy we won. We had a good race. What was the route? It was one of those New York routes that was fairly
the
flat.
advent calendar ones. Yeah which are okay.
Towfield Tornado was the route that we finally went on. And man, that route was an absolute snooze fest. So like it was
who did you win against?
So we won against the OTR, one of the OTR teams. And the roster we had was like all sprinters and like one kind of diesel long power guy. So versus they had like all long power folks and like maybe one sprinter. So the strategy for us was just like sit in and do nothing the entire race, and do nothing we did for pretty much the entire thing. So it kind of came down to a bunch sprint at the end, and we won by a point. And was happy
That's
about
awesome.
that. I forgot to change my. I keep forgetting about the trainer difficulty thing.
Yes.
In ladder matches, when you join the pen, it sets your trainer difficulty to 30%, and I sometimes don't realize until like I'm spinning out in a sprint or trying to catch up, and I'm like, geez, what happened?
Yeah, I'm in the same way, but I've been changing it to back to my normal 75%. But it's just I feel like that's just kind of annoying. I wish they would just leave it, but
and it's not. I think it's more of a Zwift thing because it's supposed to be a floor, not a
right.
Hey, you're just punted to 30 regardless of what your setting is. So.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was a little disappointed that probably could have done a little bit better in the sprint if training difficulty was set to not 30%. That's okay.
Yeah, when it's in 30%, like I'm in 12, I'm in 212, and I'm just like hammering it, and I like have more room to go, and I can't do anything. So
and my feelings on high cadence too. Like,
I do. I know.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's better for your knees, man. It's better for your knees. But yeah. Which James, what about you, man? How's your ladder losing streak?
Far superior, I think, for our team. We're up to 9, and I've just seen the race on Monday. We keep I don't know. I think either Tom is being particularly vindictive in his selection of routes, or we just keep having stinkers of courses which are not necessarily suited to our rider profiles. And I was going to ask Josh actually, because one of the things we've noticed, because we're on that sort of downward trend, and obviously in May there are a lot more teams. But the quality of teams that we're coming up against that seem to be going in the other direction are way superior. It's not even, some of the races have not even been close. And there's no disrespect to our squad who have done fantastically well. But, we're racing still against emeralds, high sapphires as well. And there's a couple of them and they're just running away from us. We raced on Tuesday, I think. And it was in Makiri Islands where you sort of go out of the pain cave and come back in and finish on the rooftop. I can't remember the route. And,
yeah, we did that one too. Yeah.
And it was a case of I'm with everyone until we go up the pain cave, and they just all rode away from me. And there was very little I could do about it, which was good because I didn't have to compete on the rooftop KOM.
On the rooftop KOM, yeah.
So, but the couple of and fair play to Sean, who we managed to win the race individually. So we got the kudos for that, and then we finished 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th in the team. So it's go coalition. I can't even say our team names, which doesn't help either. So so they're racing on Monday. We've got a couple of laps of the Spirit Forest in Makuri Islands, which again, I'm a sprinter, I'm a flat track bully, so that is horrendous. And thankfully one of our other teammates has just said if I don't want to ride that they'll jump in for me, so we might be taking Stuart up on that offer, I think.
Up the Temple KOM.
Yeah, exactly.
That one's built for gravel bikes too, right?
Yeah, so from that would be quite good, but I think it's at least 2 laps, so it's twice up that, and that doesn't sound like fun. So I need to we've got the festive ladder race later on today. So, and Tom's in my team, so I'm just going to heckle him on chat for the entire race to try and work out why that course was chosen. So, we'll see how we get on. We will break the trend at some point, but it's a bit of a,
man. I'm looking at the matchup. It looks like you're going against this team Skeleton Wheelers. Is that who it is? Yeah,
I haven't looked at their team, but I'm expecting them to be all sort of rubies.
Yeah, they got 2 rubies, 3 emeralds, and a sapphire on their team.
I'm definitely washing my hair.
And they're interesting. Yeah, so it looks like they might have recently played on. So I know the play on. When you form a new team and jump in, you're given a pretty wide breadth of teams to challenge, and if you challenge like pretty low, then you can end up probably a bit artificially low on the ladder than you probably otherwise would be. But
it's funny because I would say that the lower we go in the ladder, the harder the teams we're coming up against. In the EMEA region, but it's good fun. The team are just getting out and enjoying the racing, and it'll turn at some point. It'll be novel, when it happens, but it will do sooner or later. So keep going. But on your note about your woe on an 8-match losing streak, that's nothing. If you're going to lose, do it properly, Josh. Come on,
drop like a stone.
I do enjoy that. Like the whole world ladder is like so out of whack because we can challenge like a team that is like all diamonds and APAC. Or the teams that are below us are like all like diamond ruby. That's good fun.
So we had ladder on Tuesday. We had the final race in the Super 6 series on Friday, which was everything bagel in New York. Where are the flat courses in any of the races that we're doing? And that was good. I think for me and the team I raced for, Newman, it was it showed some of the strengths about the series because uh, Carl, our GC contender, took a rather casual approach to the first KOM because he was pacing up with me, which is never a good sign for your best rider. So we got over the top of that, did the sprint, and then I was able to pace him close enough that when we got back up the climb, he was able to jump the gap and managed to close effectively a 36-second gap and went on to finish second in the race. So
Wow.
fair play to him. And for the token 2 pulls that I gave to get him a bit closer, I felt that I contributed to the team. Admittedly, on the KOM, I regretted those pulls and felt like I was going backwards. There's something about that the front way up where there's that second sort of rise where it goes up to sort of 15%.
Yep.
And it's like you're going backwards. But
Yes.
but it was good. It was a good race. I think the series, while wasn't as popular this time round, it was actually good fun and starting to see that competitive element coming in. And I'm hoping from some of the comments that I've seen that Rich is going to look at the scoring a little bit more to try and just unpick that. So looking forward to round 3 at the beginning of January. So if anyone's interested, do reach out. It's good. The races are competitive. I could just do with 1 or 2 being a little bit flatter, and then we will make hay. But yeah, that was good. And then yesterday I did the first stage of the Virtua Slow Epic Tour Watopia. Got dropped in 10k and had a 40k sort of ITT to deal with. But again, that was hard work,
Right.
But again, good fun. I'd managed to for an hour, 15 minutes of riding, come in at my predicted level in the velo score. So it felt a lot of effort for very little return. But we've got stage 2 today. Hopefully we'll make it, but it's got the epic KOM in the middle. So that's not going to be much fun. But good. I think it's just getting the mileage in because I can't really. We're away after Christmas for a week, so
Yeah.
that was really good. And then the other thing, I had a new addition to the family, which I can't really tell much about at this moment in time.
Do you want me to say about it a little, or?
Yeah, that would be good.
All right. So
and there are reasons for this.
A brand new. It's a Pinarello. It's blue. And and the shifting thing, still the drivetrain thing. I was surprised about that, but it was cheaper to get the lower spec. Is that what it was? And then you're going to buy the next one, or did you end up? What'd you end up doing with that?
Yeah, the standard spec it comes with is a Shimano 105 Di2, and where I've been fitted, the stock crank and handlebars are too big. So we swapped them out, and in the process of swapping them out, I've upgraded to start the process of upgrade. But what normally you do is you'd use it for a little while before you start upgrading the components. But I've just brought that forward quite a bit. So,
well, you might as well. I mean, you probably can't. You can't. It can't make an appearance at your house, so you might as well get it ready.
Yeah,
it's
just can't say anything. You can't say anything because I know. Oh man, I know the feeling, man. And so could you, if you had it at your house instead of stashed away until after Christmas when you found it on an incredible sale that you just couldn't pass up, right? Yeah,
I think you mean when Santa brings it.
Yeah, or when Santa brings it. Yes.
It's at the house. It's hidden.
Oh my gosh. You are all right. Good luck, man. I hope you can stay on the good list because you're.
I will do it. Let's just say there's probably an episode of my nefarious tactics that I can probably go through in some details. But yeah, no, really good. Really interesting experience. I've got a few things to sort out just generally. Just bits of tools and kit and some maintenance to do on just generally all my bikes. So we're going to try and do that just after Christmas to be able to start getting out in January and doing some more riding outside because
So-
Oh man, I couldn't even
Yeah,
dream of riding
I know
outside
that-
in January.
I know. I've got the fat bike. That's how I'll be riding outside. What are you gonna? Are you gonna take the new Pinarello out though on the roads or not yet?
I will do, not straight away, because
Okay.
I just don't want it to get dirty. How bad's that? But then again,
I know
what's the
what you
point-
mean.
What's the
I
point
know.
of getting something that
I know.
you're
Yeah.
not gonna you're just gonna stare at? It sounds a bit
Wall
I know.
art.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, so the Di2, I have Shimano Di2 105 Di2 on mine, and I love it. But the newer one has the battery with the derailleur, right? So is that how, or is yours? Does it have the battery in the?
So the charge is obviously in the rear derailleur. The battery's in the I've forgotten a bit of it. The big tube in the middle.
Okay,
but
the
not.
down
It's
tube
not in
somewhere.
this. Yeah, it's in the down tube. It's not in the
Okay.
seat tube, is which they can do. But I've obviously never run an electronic group yet by Shimano. I've always
Yeah.
had SRAM. So
Yeah, which is also good.
yeah, so I'm interested to see what the difference, if it's noticeable or not. I haven't set up the app yet.
Yeah.
It's really stupid. You sort of get everything, and there's a bit of paperwork. Like I haven't validated the warranty. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. I just need to get that done over the next couple of days. And then sort of get the app set up.
About. Yep.
But it's a nightmare, and you should just do it straight away. So
Right.
there's sort of some admin to do before I'd even consider sort of taking it out. But I was going to swap the wheels out anyway, so I'm working on that, as sort of has started that, and I'll get that done, probably close the play today. So we'll get a picture and post that in.
Are you doing tubeless, or what are you going to do for tires or wheels and tires?
I've got some. I think I need to measure them. They're about 38 or 40 mil slick Schwalbe tires on my my Zwift wheels anyway. So I've already put
40
that in.
mil, huh?
Yeah, they're fat boys. They really are.
Thick.
And they
Yeah.
the front wheel was the area that looked like had the concern over the tire clearance, because the manufacturer recommended tire clearance is 35 mil, and it can take more than that. So we'll put them on, see how it is. But when we get through to the summer, we'll put slightly smaller ones on. I just can't
Right.
be. It sounds really bad. I can't be asked to take the tires off because of the sealant will go everywhere, and it'll be faff re-sitting new tires on, and I'm just not in. I'm too lazy. Is probably the best way.
My philosophy has always been road tubes, everything else tubeless.
No, most of my stuff's tubeless that I've got on my bikes, and that's especially with this wheel set. It just makes sense to have it. You can just run lower pressures, and it's going to be minimum 35 mil on it anyway. So we'll stick with that. Also, the roads in the part of the UK in Surrey where I live, they're just full of potholes. It's just really bad. So
that sounds familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Yeah.
so you wouldn't want anything really, especially this time of year. You don't want to get your nice shiny stuff out because it's just going to get wrecked. So
Right. Oh man, I have purchased a blue bike in the winter, and it's that's funny. Not this year, but I mean buying it, and I had one of those racks in the apartment I lived in where you could like hang it up on the wall, and I would just stare at that thing. I was just like, oh, this is fantastic. I can't wait to ride it, and I could never ride it because it was it was winter, and I was like, I mean, no wonder it was such a good deal. But like we need to move these bikes, get them out of here. But anyway. Yeah, that's rough. I don't know if I'll ever do that again, unless it's another fat bike, which I probably can't do that again. Because, and I know we were talking about that earlier, about me buying a new bike, and that's not going to happen for a while because I bought more parts for my bike. So I'm attempting my Ritchie P29, which is now going to be a G29. I don't know what I was thinking, but like it has sliding dropouts on it, so I bought new inserts for the dropouts to convert it to 12 millimeter through axle. And I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier, but then I can open up myself for more wheels, because I've been trying to find wheels for this bike that because one of my rear wheel is just not I don't know. There's something wrong with it. I've had it repaired, or I've tried to repair it. It hasn't worked. I've had it professionally repaired, and it's been okay, or it's been way better than I could do it.
The wheel itself is.
Yeah, it's like something's wrong with the free hub, and it's just like it doesn't matter how much grease we're putting on it. It's still, and so I need to like put a whole new hub in there, and like just a whole new hub, and then it's like might as well just buy a whole new wheel. Well, I haven't been able to find a used wheel or a new wheel just because it's the old QR, like the skinny, what is it, 5mm or 10mm dropout or whatever. So
eBay, man.
I've been on eBay and I haven't been able to find anything. And
really?
So,
oh, okay.
Yeah, with that spacing. So it's okay. So I'm gonna do this, and then I can use the gravel set that I
think
have.
you just got to make a wheel yourself then from scratch.
I have been thinking about that because
now you got to start your own manufacturing hub just strictly for this one singular wheel that you need.
Yes. It just sounds like you need to get a new bike, Dustin. Let's just cut to the chase.
Yeah,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You're just gonna be spending more money.
I know.
And then you're gonna go over a pothole.
Yep.
And then break it again.
Yep.
It's massively a false economy. We'll put a formal letter to the lady that smells so nice to endorse any said new purchase.
Right. Well, she knows what she's talking about, because I happened to mention about a new bike to her, and she said, well, really you need to keep the bike that you have, because that's where every bike is going towards and everything. I mean, she just listens to me too much, so she's really fantastic. So yes, but we will have to draft a letter. I like that idea too. If it doesn't work out, because these dropouts were expensive. They're coming from California, and they were like I think it was about $100 for two of them, so $50 each. But hopefully it works out. Yeah, I know, it's just for a piece of metal, but
imagine the down payments on bikes you could make for that.
For $100. I know I could save that for $100. Well, so I've got that coming, and I'm excited for that, because if it does work out, then I'll end up going 1x12, and we had talked about wolf tooth components on the last podcast, and we're going to try and see if we can get some of those guys on or some of the people there
awesome.
to come and talk about that, because they have such cool stuff, and they're based in Minnesota, and it'd be really neat to do that. And you can get
are they? I didn't realize that they're based in there too. Huh.
Yeah, and you can actually you can go up to their warehouse and buy stuff too, which it's only like 3 hours away from me. So maybe,
nice.
Hey, I should do it on location. How cool would that be? That'd be fun. But yeah, but
get a factory tour.
That would be awesome, actually. I should look into that. That's a great idea, Josh. Great idea. So I'll look into that. So, well, so then for us for ladder, I got to say we've been doing okay. We've had some losses, some tough losses. It's hard because I'm not on every week because we have such an impressive roster. So and there's been lots of races, but we did the same thing. I think it's electric brake. Is that the same route? I think, James, is that the one you did where it ends on the rooftop KOM?
I think so.
So we did that, and I got the words that everybody loves to hear in their ears when they're riding ladder. Don't chase. So I was like, all right. So I was, because we were doing really well. I was covering all the breaks. We had a 30-second gap. It was 3 versus 2 at the front, and so three of us coalition, versus 2 of the I can't remember the Dirty Aces. So it's a dirt team, and we were oh man, we got this in the bag. We're 30 seconds up. I mean, it doesn't even matter if we beat these guys at the end. We're going to anyway. So, but we got there, and then I don't know. We just got caught sleeping, and we didn't think that the other people would get pulled back, and then they pulled us back right before the KOM. So then we're all together, and I'm like, oh my man. So we're gonna have to beat them up on the beat them up the KOM, not beat them up, but beat them up the KOM. So we get to the KOM, and Blake and Pete C, they launched on our team, and that was awesome. It was awesome to watch, and they had the gap, and they just kept on going, and I was just trying not to chase, and staying with the people that I was with, and then which that made me feel better, because then I didn't have to put in all the effort to go up there, because I was already dying.
That is what you want to hear. Hey, just sit back, don't chase.
Sit back, yeah. So and then I just tried to win my little group there, and DJ went by me and just left me for dead there. That was good for him, though. Good for him. So we ended up winning by like maybe 2 points or something. It was really slim just because of the whole they caught us there. I thought we were going to get it was a mistake that they caught us, but we had all burned so many matches, I guess. So anyway, we won. I was happy about that. And now, next round, I'm on a new team, I guess, Vexus, which sounds like some sort of male enhancement. I don't know.
It can be if you want it to be.
I guess it can be. So I have no idea, but that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to. I mean, I love uranium or unuranium or Tyrannium, whatever team we're on. But that's going to be interesting because I'm still gold. So it'll be good to get some gold competition there too. But and then the other thing, I got to ride with Bart Thurman of Dirt fame on the Fast Cat Zone 2 Sweet Spot rides on Saturday that they're doing, which is pretty cool. That was really fun.
Did you do the whole thing?
I wanted to do the whole thing, but I only had an hour because my daughter had a dance recital. So
wasn't it like it looked like a pretty long one, right? Yeah,
it's about 43 miles or 44 miles or something. So I was halfway through. I got to the point where I had to get off my bike, and I was almost to the top of the Volcano KOM. I'm like, oh man, I need to. I as time wise, I need to get off my bike. But I was like, I was cooling down, but I'm like, forget it. I got to get to the top. So I just got to the top and then rode down to get the extra points there. Hey, by the way, James, I forgot to ask, how has your bike fit been going, by the way? Your new bike fit?
Performance-wise, it's been an absolute categorical disaster. But
that's not because of the bike fit?
Apparently not, but I still think I think it is. I think it is. Yeah. And I keep messaging Gareth to say, well, where have my watch gone, Gareth?
Yeah.
And he keeps ignoring me. But no, it'll be
said back. This is a you problem.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it seems to be going okay. There might be a couple of tweaks that I'd want to just explore with him. And one of the good things, as he said when we spoke to him, was just be able to reach out, and it's an ongoing relationship to move forward. But I think the new year, once I start actually working both on the nutrition and training side, I'm hoping to see some benefit there. But I keep choosing races that are not good ones, that are always pushing on it from there. But I'm not having issues with the saddle or the cleat setup.
That's good.
My biggest problem is I just can't go uphill very fast at the moment, and I've got to sort that out. But it seems okay. So it's all good at the moment.
That's good. I've been dealing with my knee hurting for some reason, and I don't know if it's because of just my IT band or something, or because I changed my position on my bike, and it's down to like the millimeters, like what Gareth had talked about, and stuff I've read too. It's like you got to just gets down to the final fit is in those last couple millimeters. So, and it's hard to I just feel like I don't want to hurt myself or get hurt and then not be able to ride. Because of whatever, some silly thing. So anyway, so I'm dealing with that, but it's okay. But that's one of the reasons I've been off the bike a little bit too. So because that ladder race that we did, I was in the position that I was supposed to be in, and my knee was just hurting, but I just needed to get through it. Anyway, I had to get through it.
And that's not what you want, though. No. Like, especially on because ladder races tend to be a bit shorter, right?
Right.
So if you're feeling pain in less than an hour, then I think that's definitely definitely an in-person bike fit, Dustin.
I know. I need to get that. I need to get that going. I'm gonna have to drive somewhere or something. But I've taken a little bit of time off, and that's helped. And I'm also working on my knee. So trying to do some of those what are those RDLs, Romanian deadlifts or something, or there's all these things you can do. And I'm not a physio or anything like that, but there's all these
knee replacement.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't want to do that. But there are definitely people that I know that have done that, and then they're way faster. So I don't know, but.
It's that like titanium.
Titanium.
It's on a couple. I think a couple of the YouTubers have done it. Is that bionic leg clamp thing that you put around that improves your
Yeah.
performance. You can just get one of
Right.
them.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
Mm.
They've got to be cheap. I mean, how many bikes could I buy for
Yeah, a
that, right?
dollar or two maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man.
If if
Well,
if, if you're going to spend $100 on
I
dropouts,
know.
anything's cheap to you, Dustin.
I know, I know, I know. That was hard. That was hard for speaking of being cheap. That was hard for me to spend $100. So I was like, man, that's all right. Well, do it anyway. So I just hope it works. And that's gonna be awesome. When that thing comes in and I get my bike all dialed in for graveling, it's gonna be super rad. It's gonna be like a salsa cutthroat. I'm telling you, Josh. Yeah, I know that's what you got. So you're
Yeah,
gonna be.
I keep sending Jay. I
I
keep
know.
sending Dustin and Randy
Yeah.
links to salsa cutthroats
I know that when he
whenever I
said
see.
it was like
Yeah, every time.
$2,100. I'm like, I could
Yeah,
probably do that. Yeah.
yeah, you
No.
probably could. You probably shouldn't,
Yeah.
but
No, I can't. I can't.
you could just instead of when these dropouts break like 10 times, you could have had
Yeah.
like $1,000
Right. Oh, I
that you
could,
put
but
there.
these things are not going to break. They're going to be they're solid. They're solid. They're like solid steel. It's incredible. This bike it weighs 31 pounds. However, I have a rigid steel fork that a used rigid steel fork that I'm going to be putting on there. That's going to drop 2 pounds. So already I'm into like the low 30s, maybe 29 pounds. So could be good. Could be good. Yeah. Oh man. You love that. Love that going uphill, right? I mean, how much does a salsa cutthroat weigh? Probably, what, 25 pounds or something? So basically the same thing.
Yeah, ish. I think. I mean, I put a suspension fork on it and a bunch of other things, so it's a bit of a boat now. But
Still awesome.
yeah,
But
fun to ride.
yeah, absolutely. Well,
I don't
speaking
think
of,
I don't think you get those to win like your local gravel race. To be fair, though.
right, it's an adventure bike, man,
Yeah.
and that's awesome. Next time you come out here, we're gonna, or when you come out here, I'm gonna take you on the OG Reno trip here, where you actually have to go through like
thought it was
Jeep roads. It's crazy.
I thought it was funny because I got 2.4-inch tires on there now, and Randy was like, "That's the same size I have on my mountain bike."
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's what I have on my mountain bike too, and I have mezcals. I think just like you. So how do you liking the mezcals? They're pretty great.
I haven't even ridden them yet because it's
Yeah.
been a sheet of ice out here.
Well, when
You
you
need to
do,
get
you're
those
gonna like
studded tires now.
'em. Oh man, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm a
good.
realist. I know I'm not gonna go out in the snow.
Yeah,
I'm a
when it's this
delicate
cold.
I'm a delicate flower. I can't be
Yep.
having that.
Well, speaking of things coming up that are inside, I mean, we've got the FRR Tour Watopia, which I am excited to take part in. I'm nervous about it, but I'm hoping to do almost all of them. I won't be able to get through all the stages, but are you guys planning on doing that too?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
tour. It starts soon, like January 2. No, January. It was just
January 3rd.
January
So
3rd. That's right.
first three stages are in New York, and then we're off out around Watopian. I've got a few days
Mhm.
off in January, so I'm probably going to hopefully be able to do the whole thing. Whether I've got
Yeah.
through New York and still want to do it is a different matter. But
Right.
it's about setting a baseline and going from there.
Right, and then on the 6th, that's when ZRL round 3 starts. So that's also going to be interesting. I don't know what's going to happen with that for like especially for us because we just had yet another teammate cat up. So congratulations, Smashley, you're a B now. So that's great. But that means we have like 3 people on our team left. So that's going to be really interesting.
It's all right. I think there's going to be loads of sign-ups of everyone in the new year going,
Yeah.
I want to get back into
Yep.
indoor racing as a pack on there because I'm expecting a similar little surge in numbers for FRR events as well. So I hope there's this little surge in FRR numbers,
Yeah.
especially for the Super Six. That would
Right.
make it easier to balance the teams out. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah. And then there's also, I mean, we've got the Rafa Festive 500, which I never get to do because I'm usually traveling during that time, so I never really get to do it. But, amazing that there's some people that do that in one day. I mean, it's 300,
Yeah.
it's 500 kilometers, but that's like, is it 360 miles or is it 320? It's over 300 miles.
But yes, it's over 300 miles. I think there are loads of clubs on Zwift who are running events around it, so there's lots of opportunities for people to participate. I'm sort of traveling and stuff and that. So I've done like one ride and that's it. So, but there's lots of opportunities for people to get out and complete that event, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's gonna be awesome to be able to do that. I always am very envious of that when I'm sitting there, eating yet another Christmas cookie and watching everybody on the companion app or whatever. But then we got the Virtue Slow Epic Tour Europe coming up on the 26th through 30th. That one's it's quick too. I mean, there is a lot going on in this time. I think because everybody's off or people are off.
Yeah, there's no shortage of great races to join. Or events if races do not suit your fancy.
And we gotta give a shout out to our good friend of the podcast, Matt Ladd. 1 million meters climbed inside. I think he's gonna smash it, like go over that. I believe.
I did jokingly ask him in the Watopian Weekly Discord whether he's gonna get 2 million next year, but.
Oh my gosh!
This is essentially a second full-time job.
It's got to be, and yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's I was talking to Matt about this because it's just been incredible watching his progress, and he said it's basically he's fueled by by junk food and just what was it, junk food and cherry Coke and stuff, and Dr. Pepper too.
Yeah, wild.
But it's so funny, man. Oh, it's awesome. So there is on the 29th of December, there's a ride that the Torture Fest Club ride. I think some of us are going to try and join. I'm going to be gone that day, but I'm going to watch it if I can. Not the whole thing, but I'll watch some of it. But yeah, that's going to be good. And then we've got also the Tour of Boudica, which is coming up, which is awesome. So that's going to be that's the women's only race, and we talked about this last week because Josh, do you remember what they get to win a whole new Zwift ride or something, right? Wasn't that it?
Yeah, I think entrants get entered to win a Zwift ride.
Yeah, even if you just do like one stage. So yeah, that's awesome. I should get the lady I live with who smells so nice to do one. So then, maybe I could get it. Yeah.
Yeah, get in there. Get in there.
Yeah. That
and then
awesome.
If she wins it, you could sell it and buy yourself a bike.
Yeah. Or
that seems totally reasonable, right?
I'm sure she wouldn't care. Yeah. Well,
or just some more dropouts. That's
right. Just a couple more dropouts.
How he rolls.
That's
man,
got to be worth like at least 16 or 17 dropouts, right?
Yeah, pairs. In pairs. Yeah. Well, and then we got the Tour de Spartacus too. That's also coming up, man. That's at the same time, kind of same time frame as the Tour Watopia. But yes, now the big news here that I was elated to find out about this is that DRS is coming back. Let's go! Oh my gosh,
I'm looking forward to that. I saw that announcement. It was like. Awesome. Yeah.
This is so awesome. So if this is the first time you're hearing about it, turn your radios up because this is it. Yeah, it's going to be 5 to 6 weeks, and they're not sure exactly 5 weeks, but it says 6 race series. So there must be one day where there's the double back-to-back thing. But it's going to be Tuesdays from March 3rd to March 31st. And there's a lot of things that I know I have a lot of things that I like about DRS. But what about you guys? What do you what's some of the big takeaways that you like about DRS versus ZRL, for example?
For me, I mean, I just like that it's using a performance-based system. So if racing score instead of arbitrary like categorizations that the C category system uses for ZRL, A, B, C, D. Not that that's like the end of the world, but it does kind of often result in less dynamic racing than I think Zwift Racing Score does, because you get super climby routes and you get people who are pretty light that don't do very well on flats that just knock it out of the park with climbing routes, and then vice versa with flat routes. So there's typically something for everyone to excel at and be challenged by, and it tends to be a bit more dynamic racing than I think ZRL does, with attacks actually sticking and things like that. So
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think it's a much more they are more competitive. I also like historically the dirt racing series has been more innovative in some of
Yeah.
the formats, and I think that's really really good. And I hate to say it, we need that competition against the likes of ZRL because we want the racing series to evolve and be more competitive, be more have more choice, and I think DRS delivered that
Yes.
and was better than ZRL, and I think that the shame of it sort of taking the hiatus that it did is it lost a bit of the momentum of the numbers growing from that side. So great to
Right.
see it back. Looking forward to
Yes.
it. Ask me after race one if I still like it, which will probably be a flat no from that side. But yeah, really good news to hear, and it's great to see the guys back. And hopefully we can
Yeah.
get them on the podcast a bit closer
Yes.
to the event and have a good chat with them and
Yes.
see if they've got anything in the pipeline, which will be really cool.
Yeah, it will be great, and I echo the same sentiments that you guys have. The competition is just much closer, and you get to. It just feels like if you're a gold racer like I am, you're racing against other golds or silvers, so yeah, anything can happen really there. And yeah, I don't feel like I get blown out like I do at most ZRL races, but yeah, that's going to be awesome. I'm so looking forward to that, and I would say that I've made friends through DRS. I think just because you're racing every week together, and it's been fun. The competition's been fun, and like we talk about that too, about like whenever you see somebody that you've raced with before, like, hey, how's it going? Whatever. It's nice.
Yeah,
to
you see the same person. See the same person in every
Yeah.
like format, like zero ladder DRS.
Yep.
So
Yeah. It's cool.
it's kind of funny.
Yeah. And they get to do, instead of a team time trial, we're doing a team time race, which is one of my favorite formats. Just because the strategy involved in that is so. There's lots of stuff going on. I feel like because you have to get the fourth rider across the line, but it's how you do it, right? Because you're still competing against other people, but you have 6 riders, or you can have like 7 riders, I think. And I think the max maybe I can't remember. Anyway, but it's all about the fourth rider getting the fourth rider across the line. So do you send somebody up the road and like just blow up or get to the front? I don't know. Anyway, it's awesome. I
Blow
like
up
that
everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah, blow up everyone else. But I mean, there's times before when I remember we had to wait actually on one of the routes on the New York KOM or something for our fourth rider, and then we had to bring him back. So like that sense of teamwork was pretty cool. It's really fun.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You don't want to be the fourth person though. Like having your team hold up and
right.
have to bring you back. There's nowhere to hide.
Yeah, no, I remember an experience of that where we had one of our riders had a dropout and we were cruising along quite nicely going, yeah, we're going to smash this. And then all of a sudden it's like, our fourth rider's now for 2 minutes behind us. We need to hit the brakes and chase it.
Oh no.
I think it was on that New York course. I think it was the same race. And it was just like, that went from being the most spectacular bit of team captaincy to the worst in the space of about 30 seconds. The phrase over the Discord chat was
Yeah, right. And the dropouts, that happened. I forgot to mention this. Blake on our team on the ladder race, just the other day that I was talking about. Yeah, he dropped out. He had a dropout. So he had panic watts going on. He's like, we're just like, just stay calm, just keep pedaling. You're gonna show back up. You'll show back up, and he showed back up 14 seconds ahead of everybody. And like, we didn't, that he must have been going really fast to get everybody, or to get that kind of a gap, but that was unintentional. But that kind of also helped with the race dynamic too. But anyway, that's pretty amazing. But dropouts happen, and sometimes there's no reason for it. I have no idea. I mean, there has to be a reason, but we don't know what it is. So I don't know. Anyway,
it is frustrating. It is frustrating when it happens,
Yeah.
especially when people are kind of getting free ghosts.
Yes, yeah, it's like a free ghost. I know.
Yeah.
And
cut in and out. Like, it's. I realize. Yeah, there's nothing nothing people can kind of do about that. But yeah, it can be frustrating. Obviously, racing against that too.
Yes.
Yeah, and as we say, it's like having a puncher in real life in a race, isn't it?
Right.
To some degree. So
right. Yeah.
But
yeah. It is. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, if you get a flat, you can't, you got to change it, and the Peloton's not going to wait for you. So, right, yeah, good point, James. Good point. Well, yeah, I know. Well, speaking of, so our holiday ride, a holiday podcast ride, we set it for 8 a.m. on Saturday, December 27th. Well, now it's 8 a.m. Central Time, so that's 9 for Josh, 2 p.m. for James in the UK, and we'll put out the link too. The link will be in the description here too. But we're gonna live record it. We're gonna try and get some games going on here too. But it's gonna be on Watopia Waistband, and we should call it Watopian Waistband, right? So it's gonna be fun. Or we'll set it for 45 minutes so everybody can have enough time to go and do any other rides that they want to. But come and join the podcast, join the recording. It's usually a good time, and we have if you want to talk, you certainly can. You don't have to, but we'll record it over Discord, and we've got some tricks to do for that. So, but yeah, come and join the live podcast ride. Last time we had bingo, and that went out all right. The people who won got a prize. I sent them out a prize, so we might have to do that again. We'll have to think about that. And let's see, 8 a.m. on Saturday, December 27th. So that's about a week or a little less than a week from here today. So this is gonna be fun. I'm not sure. Should we do it banded or should we just have it? Because we're gonna do some sprints, so probably can't do banded.
Yeah, no banded. Nah.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. But yeah, it'll be a good time, and we'll record it and everything, and it'll be out and everything. I don't know how are we gonna do that with video though.
Very carefully.
Yeah,
we'll stream.
Yeah, we'll have to stream it, Josh, because after doing some of the My VeloFit shots from the side of me on my bike, that is not flattering.
Just wear green screen it, wear a green jersey, and then you can
your head's
the magic.
Your head's
there.
floating.
We go. Yeah, that's it. I could do that. Yeah. Oh man. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's to everybody out there, gentlemen here, thank you guys for being here on the podcast, and thank you for listening this week and every week. And be sure to check out our Discord server. I will put the link out there for our holiday ride, and you have to hear about how James's hide a bike went and everything like that. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
What bike?
Yeah, what bike? Exactly.
It could end in absolute tears, so it could be a story of woe. But we'll see how we get on.
Well, if I lived closer, I would definitely take it off your hands because you ride a 56, right? Is that right?
58 for this.
Oh, well, I'd make it work. I'd make it work somehow. I'd talk to Gareth and say, hey, you got to make this fit me.
Yeah.
Chop bits down.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be awesome. Well, thank you everybody for listening this week and every week. Please send us an email, get on the Discord server, and someone will get to you within 2 to 3 weeks. So thank you again, everybody, and we'll see you in Watopia. A little out of tune there. That's all right.